Am I the a-hole for refusing to pay my brother-in-law for work that he did for me? He did a very similar project for my sister-in-law for free. My brother-in-law, who's a contractor, did some work for my sister-in-law for free last December. I was at her house while he was working, and I commented that I'd really like to have a new concrete pad poured for my hot tub. He said it was a smaller job than he usually does, but if he had some free time in January, he'd do it. I agreed and told him I'd wait to hear from him. I don't fully remember, but I think he mentioned family discount, which, since we were talking about the free work he'd done for my sister, I assumed meant it would be free. Boy, was I wrong. He did the job, but the quality was poor, and I was pretty disappointed. When I asked him about it, he said all I asked for was a concrete pad, while my sister got a stained, decorative concrete job. He brought up the pressure rating of the concrete, but I could tell he was just making excuses. Then he handed me a bill. I was confused and asked why I was being charged when he had said I'd get the family discount. He told me that the materials were free, and he wasn't charging for transportation or planning, but I'd still need to pay for labor. I told him that if he didn't give me what I asked for, it wasn't really free material, and labor is his responsibility. He was really snarky, saying that what he was charging me was at least half of what I'd pay on the market. I then asked why my sister's job was free, and he said that was her birthday present, and he did all the labor himself on weekends. I told him that's exactly what I wanted, but he said he couldn't do that because he only had so many weekends and offered to knock 10% off the total. I felt manipulated and said there's no way I'd pay. This has caused a lot of tension in the family, and I haven't spoken to them in about a month. My sister just called and said I have to pay, accusing me of being a spoiled little she and saying this was the worst thing I've ever done. Am I the asshole here? I just want an outside perspective.